Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything in your world is good. I cleaned out my desk today. Tomorrow will be my final day with my current employer. And so it felt like today would be a good day to clean things. And I have a few bigger items to bring home tomorrow. So I thought I'd get all the little stuff out of the way today. And it's kind of funny, like this one box is all of my personal effects that I kept. I was never really a desktop trinket kind of person. For instance, I have this World's Best Dad trophy that Alina gave me when she was probably, she was little, like 3 or 4. I think this came from like Santa's junk shop. And the paint on it is terrible, so I spray coated it in clear to kind of make it last longer. This has been on my desk ever since. That's cool. Got some Marine Corps manuals in here. Took these in because I used to work with this Army captain who was special ops, whatever I don't know, beret or whatever. And so these are like the Marine Corps books when you go to boot camp. You have like, this is basic battle skills training. This is your guidebook. Very similar. This is actually eerily similar to like the Boy Scouts guidebook. So we have a Marine Corps guidebook, and then this was, I forget, we had a name for this, like the Green Book or whatever, but this was like military subjects. There's history in here, all kinds of stuff. And we had to have all of these classes about like, what you're obligated to do and not do. So I had those there, and I just never brought them back home. I have a copy of Scallywags. This is my first published board game. Put that aside for a second because we'll come back to that. This is a copy of Go that actually came from China. We have a Chinese instructor, and this came from China, so that's pretty cool. We have a mouse that I appropriated. Don't tell on me. I needed a new mouse. This is my yellow notepad that followed. This is the notes that I took when I was developing the application that I now own. Yeah, so I kept that. Tax forms. Let's see, I had a Nord on my desk. A little Nord guy. A little pop vinyl or something. A little Nord. He'll probably go with me to the new place. I do like me some Skyrim. I had a Why Can't We Be Friends expansion pack. I have no clue why. It's just kind of always been there. Okay, so we'll talk about this, and we'll get back to why I had Scallywags at my desk. You ever walk into somebody's office, and there's always like, if they're an important person, they have this wall where they put up like all of their thank you letters and all of their like personal achievements and stuff. And so this stuff, this and Scallywags and what's over here, this was the stuff I decided to put up my own wall, my wall of narcissism, as I called it. I had 2 things on here that I was legitimately proud of, and that was my 2 Navy and Marine Corps achievement medals. This is them. This is what an achievement medal certificate looks like. If you ever want to see the medal, I'll bring it out. These are my 2 big achievements when I was in the Marine Corps, so I'm actually really proud of those. But the funny one, well, funny to me, I had my associate's degree from the University of Phoenix. This is amusing because you pretty much just pay and get a degree. You just have to spend time taking classes that mean nothing. So that was my degree. I put it in a nice big wooden frame so it looked all fancy. So of course I had Scallywags there. This always sat beside all of that stuff. And then I had this newspaper article. This first time when Scallywags was released, I was in the newspaper for something completely not related to Scallywags. There was a convention going on, and they interviewed me about my game and stuff, and how I was going. So I put this up as if it was some, like, I don't know, important expose about me or something. And then my final, this I'm actually, whoa, did it break? Better not have broken shipment. This I'm actually legitimately like proud of. Well, not proud. I'm glad I own it. This is a picture of the Geist brothers from Swamp People, and Glenn and Mitchell are two amazing dudes that were in the show for a very long time before Mitchell died, or no, Glenn died, and it was sad. And I got this probably just before they did. It's signed by them. I even kept the envelope that it came in because I think they shipped it. So this was hanging up on my wall of narcissism. So people would always look at it like, what is that? Like, that's Glenn and Mitchell. You don't know Glenn and Mitchell? So I had that there. And truthfully, the rest of the stuff in here is just crap that shouldn't have ever been there. I think this was my University of Phoenix diploma folder. Some paperwork. There's the envelope for Glenn and Mitchell's thing. Oh, this is important. This is the assignment and transfer agreement that says I am now the owner of my software. So I officially legally own the rights to my software, to the name, to the logo, to the code, to how everything works. I own it. This is the legal documentation for that. So this is important that I keep. Going forward, that might be important. Stuff I appropriated. This is a screwdriver set that was bought for me. I don't see a reason to leave that behind. This isn't appropriation. This is just... yeah, I ate a lot of sandwich meat. Oh, there's the axe for my little Nord guy. Don't want to lose that. Where is my kitty? I had my 3D printed kitty. My very first... huh. He's not in here. Must have fallen out in the car. The thing tipped over, of course, in the car. I had the 3D printed kitty. The rest of this stuff, I have some bits for one of our games that I think I had to ship something to somebody, so I have some of that. And then I have some pens that Frank and I bought when he was there. Frank was the Army captain. These are government issue Skillcraft ballpoint pens, and this is what every military guy ever is given. So I have a few boxes of these. And I have some binder clips. And I have my personal grooming device that I always kept in my desk. That's actually been to a lot of different jobs with me. I've always kept that nearby. Because I never know when I need to trim my nails. But that's it. Like that's the entirety of stuff that I kept at work. I was never really a trinket person. I think that'll probably change with the new job. As I move into a more creative role, I'll probably like to have more of my creative stuff around me, and less things like tools and paperwork. But that, you know, cleaning out a desk is tough. It was like, I don't want to do this, you know. I don't want to leave. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the new job. I am tremendously ready. Like, let's do this. I just want to dive in. And I think my new boss tried to scare me by saying, we have all this stuff that's broken, and that's probably going to be your first mission. And that doesn't scare me at all. That actually really excites me. So I'm ready to jump in and fix. But yeah, thought I'd give you a walk through what used to be my office. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends. I really appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from NDA.Nebraska.com. This is a good one. How many glasses of milk does a cow produce in its lifetime? One cow can produce 200,000 glasses of milk in its lifetime. In a year, a dairy cow produces 1,500 gallons or 6,000 quarts of milk. The average U.S. dairy cow produces 22.5 quarts of milk per day. Whoa.